There is a fork of Xorg called XLibre, and it has been deleted from the Arch Wiki. They write here on X, the XLibre page on Arch Linux Wiki was deleted yesterday by the Wiki administrator 𝗟𝗏𝗏. The page was created about a month ago and was edited by some users sharing technical information about XLibre. Please see the threaded second post for links to facts and discussions. So we can see here that it has been deleted. And here is what it looked like before. So a regular wiki post or wiki article where they discuss and tell technical information about the project. And then here it was also an update. The discussion about the deletion of the XLibre Arch Wiki page on the talk page was deleted. You can find it at here, and here they talk about that it goes against the code of conduct that they have. The forum thread was also deleted, so here it's not any more on the forum. It looked like this. They are asking why was this removed. We last counted 18 posts, and those were deleted. And to like figure out why they are deleting this, if we visit their website, XLibre, and then we scroll down on here, read about their project. So it's a fork of the Xorg X server with lots of code cleanups and enhanced functionality, and that sounds good. And thus far, this fork was necessary since toxic elements within the Xorg project, modes from BigTech, are boycotting any substantial work on Xorg in order to destroy the project to eliminate competition of their own products. Classic embrace, extend, extinguish tactics. Right after journalists first began covering the planned fork, XLibre on June 6 of 2025, Red Hat employees started to purge on the XLibre founder's GitLab account on freedesktop.org, deleted the Git repo, tickets, merge requests, etc., and so fired the shot that the whole world heard. This is an independent project, not at all affiliated with BigTech or any of their subsidiaries or tax evasion tools, nor any political activists, groups, state actors, etc. It's explicitly free of any DEI, so that is diversity, equity, and inclusion, or similar discriminatory policies. Anybody who is treating others nicely is welcomed. It doesn't matter which country you're from, your political views, your race, your sex, your age, your food menu, whether you wear boots or heels, whether you are a furry or fairy, Conan or McKay, comic character, a small furry creature from Alpha Centauri, or just a boring average person. Anybody who is interested in bringing X forward is welcome. Together we will make X great again. So there were some problems here that they are talking about BigTech and Red Hat in a negative way, and this with DEI and something that sounds a little bit like Trump with make great again. So those were not good things, and apparently that was against the code of conduct. Here is some Reddit thread. It's 5 months old, but here they're asking what is XLibre and what's going on with it. Somebody says it's just an angry fork. Somebody says some people hate change and they will make themselves heard. Anti-Wayland hate isn't new, so it shouldn't be surprising that there are some people interested in keeping Xorg alive despite the technical reasons that caused people to move away from it. Before XLibre, before I heard about it, I thought like everybody were like pro-Wayland and wanted to get rid of X since it's so owned, and I've heard with the architecture maybe it's not so suitable anymore, and yeah, some security issues and things like that. But I don't know why people are so hostile or so about that there are fans of Xorg who would like to keep it. I don't know what's bad about that. Even though myself I'm using Wayland, but yeah, if somebody else wants to use something else, I don't know why is that a problem. It's not really a successor per se, rather just a fork created because of contributors' disagreements with the Xorg team. If I'm not wrong, the dude who wrote this software got mad for some reason with some people. He was banned because he had some, let's say, shady political opinions, which offended other people with shady political opinions, and he started his own fork of Xorg. Oh, yeah. I don't know. People are having these different theories, and we can read here. Administrators of Arch Linux Wiki are now banning people who question Arch deletion of the XLibre Wiki page, done for code of conduct reasons. This includes banning anyone who points out the fact that GNOME regularly violates Arch code of conduct without consequences. I don't know about this, but yeah. And what do they say here? No, the cited section states Arch Linux is a respectful, inclusive community Antisocial or offensive behavior will not be tolerated, followed by maligning other FOSS projects or distributions or any other operating systems under users is prohibited. XLibre is inflammatory since its inception against the Xorg project. For instance, the name calling moves from BigTech in the official website about section. This is still featured to this day. You registered specifically to 𝗘𝗺𝗶𝗹/flames/bike shed a closed topic. I'm closing this again and banning you. To anyone reading, I will ban any person who harasses members of staff, multiple people leaving a single comment, and can also be seen as harassment. They wrote on their wiki page. And then if you want some summary that I found here. So why was the XLibre removed from Arch Wiki? And we go down here. So recently it was removed from the wiki. As we know, it's a fork of Xorg. And here, as we saw on their website, so it's this about toxic elements within Xorg, moves from BigTech, and making X great again. And then here we can read about the code of conduct. Arch Linux follows a strict code of conduct to keep its community helpful and welcoming. This document sets the minimum necessary standards for how members should interact. The COC has specific section on respect. It clearly states that users must respect other operating systems and projects. Specifically, the rules prohibit maligning other FOSS projects or using unproductive slander. So Arch Wiki admins deleted the XLibre page because the project's official stance violated these respect rules. Staff members pointed out that XLibre has been inflammatory towards Xorg since it began. They noted that the project officially and glaringly smears other open source developers on its main about page. In the Arch community, staff members have the final say. They are responsible for keeping order and a high signal to noise ratio. Because the XLibre project uses its platform to attack others, the staff decided it did not deserve a place in the official Arch documentation. Yeah, and then as we saw with the forum, this thread was deleted. Apparently there was something on the Arch Linux Reddit as well. This got locked. And then can the page return? If we go here to display server, then it's just listed here under display server. XLibre is a fork of Xorg that is tier-free by default, supports client isolation and fixes several upstream bugs. See the pinned comment of XLibre server for details. So that is everything they now are telling about this project. But you can still install it if you want, so it is available, but yeah, you are not allowed to discuss it within the Arch community. Yeah, very interesting. I've seen quite a lot of debate and then reading comments on X about this deletion. There are a lot of people who are supporting XLibre and think this is a bit sad and stupid that they got removed from the Arch Linux wiki. So yeah, we can just scroll here. A lot of people chiming into the drama who want to give their 5 cents what they think about this. A really heated debate, but as I said, this is not something I use, and I'm not so interested in a display service as well. I'm just using my Fedora with Sway and Wayland, and it works well. I actually switched to Sway, or started to use Sway, because I wanted i3, but i3 is for X11, and then I found Sway, which seems to be like a spiritual successor to i3, so I think it works very similarly. It was quite a while ago since I used i3, but I wanted to use something tiling again, and then I found Sway, and yeah, I really like it. So for me it works well, and yeah, I don't see any need to go back to X11. I think everything I need to do works very well. So, but have you followed this drama about XLibre? Please leave a comment in the comment section and share what you think about it, and we will see each other another time. Bye bye!